And now I'd like to ask my brother Thomas to give the last remembrance.
I remember Grandpa as a man who liked to lead with confidence. Sometimes he was confident in the fact that he knew everything about what he was doing, and sometimes he had a lot of extra confidence to make up for the fact that he didn't know what he was doing. Picture this, 83-year-old Grandpa Ray standing in the center of a reception hall in his blue suit with his white Portuguese hair, rising off his head like steam from a cup of coffee. Not unlike the picture in your program. The look in his eyes was surprising. I would not describe it as one of fear, although it was, nor as one of confidence, although it definitely was, but with a mix of pride and enthusiasm for a situation that he probably wasn't sure was going to turn out, but that he definitely would take a chance on. Grandpa said, "Let's go for it." Grandpa was responding to Barbara's and my request to sing the song for our first dance on our wedding day, and it was 30 minutes before we started. "Let's go for it," he said. "In fact, I'm carrying a CD right here just in case a situation like this comes up. So I'm always prepared to sing at a moment's notice." And he promised, "I have a song that's going to fit you two perfectly." While the wedding guests were sitting down to eat, Grandpa had picked for us Moon River. And so while the wedding guests sat down to eat, Grandpa was singing and trying to remember in the hallway what exactly the words for that song were. Soon enough, our MC, my brother Jamie, allowed that it was time for the first dance, and Grandpa rose to take the microphone. Before beginning, he affirmed that this song was near and dear to him, just as it was near and dear to us, and that the reason that he and we had been so long in preparing for this moment was that this song was going to carry us into our new lives. It was a pretty good speech for having been thought of as he was walking up to the podium. Grandpa cleared his throat in a purposeful manner, and then he began. Barbara and I made up a great song, a great dance, and likewise Grandpa made up a great song. In fact, I don't think that version of Moon River has ever been sung before or since. There were times when Grandpa sang words that did belong in that song, and there were times that Grandpa sang words that should have been in that song. And there were times that Grandpa sang a line something like this: "Moon River, na 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 na." Grandpa did find stability in returning to the main chorus when the words got a little beyond his reach. And that was his life. He loved to bring people together, he loved family, and he would do anything for them, even if it meant singing a song that he couldn't quite remember in front of a room full of strangers. I love you, Grandpa. I'll miss you. Until we meet again. Memory eternal.